But I know she loves the sunrise.
So my name is Dave Nelson. I'm the owner of the Nelson Group over at Keller Williams Realty East Idaho.
I know that when she says she's gonna try, really might.
So I've been licensed for 20 years, but I can't really even consider those first about 10 years as being in real estate. I was kind of that agent that just couldn't quite figure it out, dabbled in other lines of work, just held my real estate license, but I don't know that I could say I was really a realtor. So when I was approached by Keller Williams the first time, definitely skeptical. Wasn't quite my style. I've never been that really, I don't know if aggressive is the right word, but just that driver. I think when it clicked for me with KW was hearing repeatedly that the purpose of business is to fund the perfect life. And they wanted so bad to teach us how to do that at a really high level to where success, there was no other option other than to be successful. And the second I stopped resisting that coach and just decided, what's the worst that can happen? I'm gonna take what she's telling me, I'm gonna implement it for 3 months, and I'm gonna see if it changes my world. And it did. As an individual agent, I was producing at a pretty high level, but I didn't have a life, for 5 to 10 years. And I don't know that I could have ever seen the potential that existed by leveraging without, the MREA, Gary Keller's book, without, the coaching and consulting within our company. And I'm not an easy guy to just adapt. I tend to resist, and I always have. I push back before I'll buy in. And so I've been changing that about myself, and I love it. Now I'm more of a yes man. I'll, just dive in and try it because nothing has failed me yet. If I just listen, I find mentors within our organization and I follow what they're doing. And you know the old saying, you become who you surround yourself with. Some of my best memories were spending time up at my friends' cabins. We didn't have a cabin, we didn't have to grow up with a ton of money, but I've just always wanted to own a cabin for my family, and it's taken some time, but we actually just got there last month. Well, so it's no secret that the perception of Keller Williams here in East Idaho is more of a closed door. We keep everything inside, and it's crazy to me to continually hear that because it's quite the opposite. It is the opposite. There couldn't be a culture, a bigger culture of sharing than what we have. We are an open book. You can see everybody's production, and we're all happy to share. Everybody continually helps. We've got ALC meetings, we've got classes that we put on. Our top producers are constantly putting on our Ignite sessions and trying to get the newer agents into production, because once somebody experiences that win, they know they can do it. If we're growing and we're reaching down and helping everybody else and pulling them up, they're going to turn around and do the same. And there's something about that law of attraction. If you put it out there and you help others, it comes back. And I truly believe that. And I was not of that mindset several years back at all. So it's, like I said, it's changed the way I look at things. It's a healthy competition, competitiveness within our agents. We all congratulate each other when we get a win, even when we're competing against each other. And that's what I love about it. It's always an attaboy, and we're always sharing tips and tricks. Like if I lose a listing on an appointment to another agent within our office, I'll go right to them and say, okay, teach me what you did to get this one, and they're totally open about it. And then I'll use that on the next one. But we're always just, even on our appointments when we're competing against each other, just boosting everybody up. We never speak negatively. And so even that right there is why this false perception that there is out there in the industry about KW, it just couldn't be more false. Knowing what I know now, you'd be crazy not to come try it out. So my name's Dave Nelson. I had a choice. I chose Keller Williams, and that made all the difference.